Hey folks, just giving you a quick update here. I know it's been a little while since I've been on. I've had a couple of weeks there where I was sick, and then I had last week when my son came down for a visit, so I spent most of the time with him. And well, that was 2 weeks ago when I spent most of my time with him. And then I have last week where I got kidnapped by a little game called Portal 2. It held me prisoner for about 4, 5, 6 days there while I was working through it. You may know my brother Dwindon 30. He also got taken captive, and he and I have managed to finish the single player and the multiplayer campaign together playing Portal 2. So now that that's out of my system, I should be able to get a little bit more done in Minecraft here. A couple things to show you here at Castle Gnarlo. I have had to come in and cover over my fields. This is my original wheat field here, which has now been turned into a pumpkin patch and watermelon patch as soon as I get some more seeds. I have grown, as you see there in the back corner, my first pumpkin using the seeds from Dr. Zark's. I think no, I think that would be Farmcraft. I think it'd be Farmcraft that gave me the seeds to grow the pumpkin there. But what I've had to do is I've had to build the fence up too high and put a glass roof on top of it, just because I was coming out and finding out that up to a fourth of my crop was being destroyed every time from my fairy infestations. I'm not quite as keen on killing fairies in this game as I am in the Gnarlo Let's Play, because Gnarlo has a personal stake in the matter. But I have been tempted, let me tell you. I came out here, and as I said, about a fourth of my crop would be sitting here with just either bare dirt or grass growing out here from where the fairies would get into it and just trample all around and mess it up. So I did the same thing here. I've got another 2-block high fence and a glass roof over the top, turning both of these fields into actual greenhouses now. So hopefully that will not be an issue any longer, and I will have just straight old crops growing. Alrighty, I'm going to show you a couple other things. I'm going to head back into the castle and out the front, and I will see you. Oh, this is part of it. As you see, just about all the water, because of the fairy mods, are becoming covered in lily pads now. And I'm going to show you out front of the castle where the same thing has happened out there. This one here is not entirely closed in because of the need to be able to get up and down these stairs. I do have a 2-space opening right there that things can still get in, but I don't think it's going to be such a problem as it was when the entire roof was opened up. Alright, we're going to come out to the front here for just a second. Actually, it's getting to be nighttime, so let's go use our bed. I haven't had the difficulties other people have. My bed here in Creeper Hall must be high enough off the terrain in order to keep monsters from spawning. I still go to sleep with my axe in my hand, though. But every time that I've taken a nap here, I have yet to wake up and find anything leering at me. So that's been good. I've also got a bed set up. I've got 2 beds now. This one, and halfway over on the track over there to the pit, where I go through the section that goes through the booster section. I have a bed set up there too, because I've been spending a lot of time. Basically, I'll ride the minecart out to where the booster is and hop off, because I've been mining a lot of sand out there. That's where I was getting the glass. I think I mentioned in a previous video that I was going to be turning that into a glass factory, and I have. At least I've turned it into a glass pit, a sand pit, if not an actual factory. And as you see here, the fairy infestation has been quite astounding. Every time a fairy spawns, of course, in the fairies mod, they leave a flower behind. And when they spawn on water, with the wild grass mod, they leave a lily pad behind. So I'm starting to think that eventually all my lands here are going to be surrounded by lily pads, which I don't mind too much. They do look good. The other unexpected benefit from it is that with the latest wild grass mod, the vines, as you see, there are vines here growing down from the trees and some back there. The vines used to just appear on their own, if I remember correctly. Now you actually have to plant a flower underneath the tree to get a vine to appear, and so whenever I get a patch of fairies appearing, they tend to throw some vines up into the trees. So my grounds around Castle Gnarlo are starting to look even more overgrown and jungle-like than they were before. Got one other thing to show you. I've got some more obsidian to throw around too. Slowly getting these walls a little bit more completely filled in with my ogre defenses. But down here in my original cave, my original shelter, I've got a chest that had the fruits of my labors over the last few bit of the morning. I've got all these stacks of netherrack here that I collected this morning, and that is going to be put forward to a project that I am going to be building in Creeper Field, back here between the castle and the Western Springs. It's something I've been meaning to do for a while and just haven't had the time or the time, really. I said, as you've seen, it's been quite a while since I've been able to put up a video. Right back in there is going to be where the project is going to be constructed. And I'll give you a hint what it's about by saying, Sam, you're really messing with my Zen thing, man. So, hopefully, I'll be able to show you some progress on that tomorrow. I said I probably have a period of time here where I'm only able to put up videos on the weekends. Things are quite busy at work right now, and there's a lot of stuff with spring here. Got a lot of work to do out in the yard and around the house and all. Patching up all the wintertime neglect that builds up and taking care of the lawns and all. So anyhow, that's where we're standing at Castle Gnarlo right there. Thank y'all for watching, and hope y'all are having a good one. And get out and enjoy some of this pretty weather if that's what you're having right now. After the storms that came through this last week, I am definitely enjoying the sunshine. So we'll talk to you later, and y'all have a good one. I do have one addendum here to add right quick while I was thinking about it. I was meant to put it in earlier. I have had requests again for the texture file that I use. It's kind of a mix match of a couple of John Smith versions and a Shadoku. So I will be posting that texture pack up, a link to the texture pack, and I will also be posting, I've had a couple of requests for a copy of the save game here. So I'll be uploading that to probably Mediafire and posting a link to that too. They will be found in the information file up underneath the video down there in the notes section. So look for it there. Otherwise, I also want to encourage you, if you have not played Portal 2, definitely pick up a copy and grab it. And if you haven't played Portal 1, pick up a copy of it first and play it first before you play the second one, and you'll get a great enjoyment. I can't say enough about that game. It is so fun. It grabbed me in a way that very few games ever have. The only ones I can think of that took a hold of me and made me play them until I was finished was stuff like Half-Life, XCOM, and going back a long ways, Starflight and Wasteland. So yeah, it's really a wonderful, fun trip of a game, and I think you'll enjoy it. So otherwise, once again, y'all have a good day. Thanks for your eyeballs and your ears, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.